Hi, Mark Diaz here for 2danimation11.com. In this lesson, we're gonna learn how the FFD, the freeform deformation, helps you do exaggeration and squash and stretch. Very easy. In this case, we're gonna do exaggeration. So let's get it started. You don't have to follow along. Right now I'm doing a demonstration, but this demonstration is going to be a little bit more complex. So if you want to follow along, you can open the corresponding project file. And so this is what we have. If I hit play, I just have this simple animation done with motion clips. I didn't do it. I just clicked and drag and dropped a couple of motion clips, right? You should be familiar with it. And so what I'm gonna do is, first of all, the timeline might be closed. Just click here to open it. And then I'm going to move the playhead to where she goes to here. And I'm gonna stretch that part. Okay, so let's do that. In the past, I would be limited to doing this kind of stretches, but now we can be more specific with the FFD. I'm just going to open it and activate it here. And now I'm going to stretch this. Look, I'm stretching and I'm getting a little bit distracted with the bones. So let me hide the bones. I'm going to click on the bone here and then show bone and then just uncheck so it's disabled. Because you don't really adjust the bones, you adjust the graphics, right? So let's remove the bones for now. And you can see that this deformation is not perfectly vertical, it's on this trajectory, right? And before that, wait, I need to go a couple of frames back and then reset all. Because she should be normal and then zoom, stretches, and then comes back in here to reset to normal, right? So zoom, look at that. And then when she goes here, whoop, it can be kind of like Elastigirl from The Incredibles, right? And so look, when she does this, she can stretch again, right? So let me set a key right here, and then she's gonna stretch in here. So let's really stretch this a lot, right? And now I go back and then reset all. So look, she goes like zoop, zoom. All of that done really easily thanks to the FFD. So that's the power of this. Anyone can do it. I didn't have to draw anything or no, like no brainer. Just click and drag. And again, like quick recap for squash and stretch, you keep the volume. In here, I'm not keeping the volume because in here, the volume changed. Now she's actually, there's more volume. She's way longer. If I wanted this to be squash and stretch, then I would have to have her get very thin so the volume is maintained, right? But that's not the case. In this case, what we wanted is to exaggerate this, like kind of like Elastigirl again, right? So exaggeration, in exaggeration, you do change the volume. But in squash and stretch, you don't change it. So whenever the character gets like this, you also make it shorter. And if the character gets longer, you make it slimmer. All right? So that's it. Now let's talk about producing some cool animations without drawing. Because what if you don't know how to draw? What if you don't know how to paint backgrounds? How can you create animations that look pretty cool without any of that? Well, that's what we're gonna cover in the next module. See you there.